Hello and welcome back to RC Model Reviews, the not so weekly news, and I'll try and keep it brief as I always do, but always fail. First of all, some questions that were asked I'm going to try and answer now. A lot of people, when I did my FatShark video glasses video, a lot of people emailed me and said, what about when you wear prescription eyeglasses? When you have a vision problem that needs to be corrected, can you wear glasses with your FatSharks? And I have to say, no, you can't. You can't wear glasses with your FatSharks at all. But what you can get are things called diopters, which is a fancy name for lenses that go between your eyes and the lenses that are built into the FatSharks. Now, they're available to cover negative numbers. What's a negative number? Well, basically, if you've got granny glasses like this, the reading glasses, they make things look bigger, they magnify. They're positive numbers. These are positive 2.75, and they help me when I'm looking at stuff really close. Negative numbers help basically make things look smaller. They are concave lenses. These are convex lenses. So if you have eyeglasses that when you hold them up to something, it makes the thing look smaller, then you can get diopters that will work with your FatSharks. If you need glasses like this, granny glasses, in ordinary everyday walking around, then you may not have as much luck. But the best thing, as I've said before, is borrow somebody's FatSharks. Find somebody who uses FatSharks. Go out there and see if they work all right without any kind of, take your glasses off, put them on. Is it clear enough for you? And maybe if they have some diopters, try their diopters and see if there's a value that works for your eyes. So that's it. Of course, the other option is, if you want to wear eyeglasses, is what we're working on over here. And I must admit I've been really slow on this, but you've caught me in the middle of the build video for this. See these? These are a couple of LCD screens, and they go together with these bits of core flute here, like so. And then we've got this thing here which goes on there. And as you can see, what I'm looking at here is the do-it-yourself DIY FPV visor setup. And it's, as I say, the build video is underway. I'm hoping I'll be able to edit that up in the next few days once I've done that build. And then with this system, you can wear your own prescription eyewear, and it will enable you to see it. Now, of course, the resolution on these isn't as high as your FatSharks, I'm afraid. It's only 320 by 240 QVGA. So you won't get a sharper image, but if your eyes won't focus on the FatSharks, then you will probably get a sharper image anyway, because you've got to focus on these, which is a bit of a bonus. So there we go. This is a video coming up, and this is the weekly news, so I'm just letting you know what's in progress and answering the questions that have popped up during the week. Now, more on FPV. I've been doing a lot more on FPV, so we'll keep that ticking along. The weather has changed. It's now, we're expecting the first rain for weeks and weeks and weeks. I think the autumn has kicked in, the fall, if you're from America, has kicked in. So I now have to get stuck in and build my walls, because I've basically neglected that or put it off all summer, but now the winter will be not too far away, which is good, because you people in the Northern Hemisphere, spring is upon you, and you'll soon be enjoying summer while I freeze my bottom off here, making more videos for you. And a couple of things coming up now. People have been asking, of course, what about the diversity controller? What about the receivers for the FPV backpack? And yes, I've made small changes to the board, not because for anything other than it makes it easy to put it together, but I have built up a couple of the earlier versions that you've already seen, and I'm going to give one away. I'm going to give one away, the diversity controller and 2 matching receivers with a cloverleaf, or a skew planar antenna, and a connector on the other one, so you can put your antenna of choice on, which you might want to go and get yourself a helical or something and throw that on it, so that you've got a directional antenna and an omnidirectional, and then you can use that with the backpack, or one of these Foxtech Sky RF video transmitters, and have some fun. So I'm going to give that away. And what am I going to do to give it away? Well, it's time, I think, to start spreading the word about RC Model Reviews. So I'm also going to give some other stuff away. And one of the things I want to give away are some stickers and some t-shirts. But to do that, I really need to have some cool graphics that look nice and, say RC Model Reviews, and people go, wow, that looks nice. That's cool. So before I can do that, I need someone out there who's really good with their crayons to do me a nice graphic or logo for RC Model Reviews. Now, if you're in the graphic arts, or you think you're a pretty cool graphic artist, then do something up, send it in to me, or put a video on YouTube and post it as a reply to this one or whatever, and I'll go through and I'll pick the one I like the most, and I'm going to get a few t-shirts and up some stickers you can put on your models, or your model box, or your wife, or your dog, and maybe a few mugs, I don't know, because I've been looking around at merchandise and you can get it pretty cheap these days. So I'll do that up, and we'll give that away as a few prizes, because not that I've got any money left, by the way, but if people want, as which reminds me, if you feel like you'd like to make a donation towards the cost of doing all this stuff, then by all means, don't let me stop you. Now, you're not going to get anything extra for it. In fact, consider it a gift. It's not a donation, it's a gift, because it doesn't entitle you to anything you don't. I'm doing it anyway, but if you think, wow, that was really good, I appreciate that. Here's a gift of whatever, that'd be great. You can go to the RCModelReviews.com website and you'll see on the, I think the top left corner, there's a little button where you can do that. So it's not even a donation, it's a gift, simply because you love me, okay? Simple as that. So if you want to do that, run the competition, get the good graphics, I'll do some t-shirts up, I'll give them away, so promote the RC Model Reviews so more people know they can come here and find out the good oil on products, what's good, what's bad, and learn a bit of stuff, because there's a lot to learn about this hobby. Now it's so technical, and I'm more than happy to spread my information, share my information, and share my knowledge with you. So there you go. I think that's about it for this week. Oh yeah, I've got to do another video. I was going to show you how, yeah, you'll see it in a minute, well, soon. I've just done a video on all this 5.8 gigahertz stuff, and I just remembered I forgot to include the little bit that shows you why increasing the power doesn't make much difference. So I'll do a separate video for that. That'll be coming up soon. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. Questions, comments as usual on the bottom. And if you like it, thumbs up, and I'll be getting stuck in making a whole lot more videos here at RC Model Reviews. Bye for now.